morning to all the participants in Colombia. Good afternoon to all the participants that are joining us from Europe. My name is Juan Camilo Rojas, member of the AVAPA team, and I will be presenting this opening ceremony, as well as some of the sessions during the event. I'm really glad to welcome you all to the virtual summit, Shaping Sustainable Cities in Latin America, an event organized by AVAPA with the support of the DAAD. I'm really excited to see that people which are sitting in front of their laptops in different cities and countries have decided to take some time to get to know new people, enrich their knowledge, and share ideas on how technology, innovation, and creativity can help our societies to improve our way towards sustainability. During this very short opening ceremony, you will hear some welcome words from Ms. Aura Cristina Ortiz from our team, from the German ambassador in Colombia, Mr. Peter Ptassek, and from the director of the DAAD for Colombia, Venezuela, and Ecuador, Dr. Reinhard Babel. As you already know, during the event, we will be using the virtual platform Júbilo. I want to highlight that there is the possibility of getting in contact with other participants and speakers. There are two main ways: the lounges. There is a tab called Lounge, where you can meet several people at once to talk about specific topics. You can also ask for a short personal meeting with another participant or speaker. You just have to go to the tab People at the right column, choose the person you want to talk with, select the time, and send this person the meeting invitation. These features will be active during the whole event, but there is also some slots in the agenda called networking sessions. During this time, there is not any conference planned, and you can use the time to talk with other participants and speakers. By clicking on the tab Agenda, you will find all the different keynotes and panels that will take place during the virtual summit. I just want to remark that in this page, you won't find the workshops. To participate in the workshops, and today we are having all of them, 4 altogether, you have to go to the tab called just like that, Workshops. If you have any questions regarding the technical use of the platform, you can find all the members of the AVAPA team in the tab People. Just write AVAPA in the search field and you will find us in the search results. In the tab called Exhibitor, you will find the booth of several enterprises. Just go in and discover all the information they want to share with us. You can also directly chat with representatives of each enterprise. One booth, however, was reserved for technical support of the event. You can use it directly to write us concerning any technical questions you might have. So my invitation is to fully enjoy, discover, and take advantage of all the features this platform has to offer. Now I would like to invite my colleague Aura Cristina Ortiz, who wants to share with you some valuable information about AVAPA and this event.
Thank you, Juan Camilo. Dear Dr. Reinhard Babel, Director of DAAD Regional Office in Bogotá, dear DAAD alumni and Germany alumni, dear engineering professionals from Latin America. On behalf of the AVAPA team, welcome. We are very pleased to have you participate in this virtual summit. And we are very excited about what the next 3 days will bring. AVAPA is the Valle del Cauca Association of Professionals with experience in Germany. We are a Germany alumni network that started in 2017 with the objective of generating community and expanding opportunities for Germany alumni in Colombia. With that in mind, we have organized cultural activities and events around topics such as environment, peace, engineering, science, and technology. Throughout these activities, we have been working for the consolidation of a sustainable region with initiatives that have a positive impact on the harmony of the community. Currently, the implementation of actions to achieve the Sustainable Development Goals poses specific challenges for each region of the world. In particular, goal number 11, make cities and human settlements inclusive, safe, resilient, and sustainable. And goal 9, build resilient infrastructure, promote widespread and sustainable industrialization, and support innovation, lead us to reflect on the specific considerations and challenges of Latin American countries to build a sustainable future and develop strategies to achieve these goals. In 2018, for example, 80% of the population of Latin America and the Caribbean lived in urban areas, an alarming figure compared to the rest of the world, where only 55% of the population is concentrated in cities. Based on this reality, AVAPA decided to organize the virtual summit Shaping Sustainable Cities in Latin America in order to disseminate and make visible new perspectives on sustainable and smart cities. During these 3 days, through keynote speeches, panels, and workshops, we will reflect and debate on topics such as environment, smart systems, mobility, urban planning, and energy transition. Last but not least, through this event, we have tried to bring together members of the academia, industry, local government, and innovative ventures who are working to build sustainable cities globally and in Latin America. Why? Because AVAPA believes in the importance and value of creating professional networks to disseminate and connect ideas, reflect on issues, make opportunities visible, and build solutions. We are convinced that education and cooperation are the most powerful tools to transform people's lives and carve paths that lead to an equitable and inclusive society. Thank you for participating in this event, and we look forward to these 3 days.
Thanks, Aura. We are going now to stream the welcome remarks from the German ambassador. If some of you have any technical problems during the streaming, you can find the video in the main page of the event.
Dear members of AVAPA, dear DAAD alumni, dear panelists and participants, the coming decade is going to be one of the key decades in human history. I know, you've heard this before many times, but this time it is getting pretty serious. With the rapidly changing climate and the staggering loss of biodiversity, humanity is facing one of its biggest challenges yet. What we have to accomplish in the next years in order to safeguard the future of humanity's next generations is breathtaking. We'll have to rethink and reshape the way we work, the way we travel, the way we live. In short, we'll have to rethink how our societies work. Not easy. Where should we begin then? Today, over half the world's population lives in cities. In Latin America and the Caribbean, the urban areas hold more than 80% of the region's inhabitants. It's here that we face some of our biggest challenges when it comes to energy transition, waste management, and transportation. One just has to have had experienced Bogotá's traffic to know that that is true, and I can tell you all about it. Cities insofar provide us with an impressive concentration of some of the major challenges, but it is for cities, however, that we have already a whole host of ideas for possible solutions. These range from smart grids to electric mobility to the notions of a circular economy. It hence makes sense to start in these places where so much of human life takes place. So let's start here. Shaping sustainable cities in Latin America. This virtual summit could hence not have chosen better or timelier topic. Over the next 3 days, experts from around the world will share their experience and knowledge and discuss a wide breadth of topics, from environment to sustainable planning, from energy transition to smart systems and mobility. They will discuss new perspectives on sustainable and intelligent cities applied to the Latin American context and give you the opportunity to connect and expand your network. I'm particularly pleased that today so many DAAD alumni from Mexico to Uruguay are participating. The scholarships and academic exchange programs of the DAAD have been created in the hope of establishing long-lasting relationships with young, bright people from all over the world. The fact that so many DAAD alumni have kept in touch and are participating today shows that this hope was not in vain. Thank you for your participation and stay in touch with the DAAD and with Germany. Finally, I would like to thank AVAPA and for organizing the summit. The program they created is indeed impressive. Simply, the wide range of speakers and panelists speaks of hard work and dedication. Thank you very much to everybody who was involved. I would now like to wish you all an interesting and fruitful summit. Thank you.
Thanks, Ptassek, for your support and for your wise words. Now I would like to invite Dr. Reinhard Babel, Director of the DAAD Regional for Colombia, Venezuela, and Ecuador.
Okay, thank you very much, Juan Camilo. Thank you, Aura, for your invitation, for your warm words. And let me say it's a privilege for me to speak here in this virtual summit in front of you again in my future position as that I will assume the 1st of December officially as the director of the DAAD regional office of Bogotá. And you know quite well, I've been in Colombia before, and I also remember that we had meetings. We talked about the foundation of a alumni association in Valle del Cauca, and with lots of you involved in this event today. So first of all, I want to congratulate you for the foundation of this association in the first place, and in the second place, my congratulations go on the organization of this event. So it seems to me it's amazing what you propose here. It's I couldn't add more words than the ambassador already did about the importance and the work that's behind such an event. So it's a real pleasure for me, and I welcome everybody. Good morning to Latin America, and good afternoon for those who connect from Europe. I just want to highlight two things regarding sustainability and alumni and DAAD shortly. So, of course, you will talk about city sustainability, and it's really important. You mentioned the SDG goals, and it's more than important to focus on this big challenge of humanity from an academic part. And of course, we as DAAD as an organization who fosters international mobility, and therefore also we contribute to damaging carbonate with the mobility flights and so on. But we could approach sustainability also, or broaden the term of sustainability in different ways. And so that's what I will shortly mention. First of all, a sustainable fostering of internationalization in universities, in higher education, means also investing in scholarships. And you and alumni are a result of this inversion the DAAD and the German government is doing. And of course, we want this investment to be sustainable as well. So sustainable means not only you once go for a few months or a few years abroad and do something, and then that's it. That's not really sustainable. Sustainable means the created networks you have, you keep on engaging, you keep on working together, and that's what you actually are doing with the foundation of Alumni Association, and that's what you're doing with this event. So this means what you are doing is all about sustainability in our regard as well, because we keep on working on these networks. And then, well, of course, the second aspect means when we think about the challenges we have, and in our regard as DAAD, the challenges are global. So it's not possible that we will meet and we will cope with those challenges on our own. We have to connect, and we have to bring people together And that's what the DAAD is doing in general, and with our mobility programs and scholarship programs, but especially we're doing it also with events you as alumni are proposing. So I think that this kind of aspect of sustainability will not be the focus of the 3 days you're talking about, but just as director of the DAAD regional office, I wanted to highlight that it seems important that we keep on connecting, that we keep on creating those international networks, because we have to bring the brightest minds together to talk about the solutions this global crisis needs. So those were the 2 points I wanted to highlight, and I thank you for your attention. And well, all that's left is to wish you an amazing summit, and I will be really looking forward on meeting you again in Colombia and some other countries in Latin America, and then we do a follow-up about the results and of your workshops and your speeches and lecturers you were participating in these 3 days. So all the best. Thank you very much, and greetings to Latin America from Europe, still here in Germany. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Dr. Babel. I really want to thank the DAAD for believing in our team and supporting this event. Let's begin with the first keynote of the event. I am glad to invite you all to the keynote of the category Mobility, shared by Mr. Hernan Pájaro and Mr. Alan Wagenheimer. Just go to the tab Agenda, look for the keynote, click Join Event, and enjoy.